A low around 26. For Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 58. Overnight, partly cloudy with some snow showers possible and a low around 34. And Friday, mostly cloudy with rain showers, high of 54. And overnight, mostly cloudy with scattered showers, low around 42. This has been your weather forecast on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherford.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Good morning to you, everybody.
Yo, wake up!
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Time to celebrate Hump Day.
I bust my hump every day.
It is Wednesday.
Hump Day, am I right, buddy?
Halfway through the week.
Gosh, it is. Time flies, doesn't it?
Thank God it's Wednesday.
It's showtime.
That's right, showtime on this Wednesday morning. Cold Wednesday morning.
Put your boots on, babies. It's cold.
Put your long handles on. It's a three-dog. It was a three-dog night last night. You know what that means?
Well, see, I'm not real sure. Throwing three dogs on each other.
No, getting in the old times, they'd just get the dogs up on the bed and keep them warm.
There you go.
You'd have to, if it got cold, it's a three-dog night.
I
you
hear
had to get
you.
three dogs on the bed with you.
Well, last night that's exactly what it was. It's cold. It's cold out there this morning.
It is at 21 degrees outside the ice. They call
it isothermal. That's really true this morning. Ice. Isothermal.
The Whitesides Road Tower Complex, recently renamed.
Yeah.
Broadcasting live from the 82nd floor, Suite B, 2 rooms on the left. That's where you'll find us. The Blue Room. We're going country. Next a week from today is our scheduled date to go country.
Going country.
Hang with us. One more week to go, and hey, we'll take you right along with us.
Oh, we got some good stuff. Good stuff coming up.
Looking like rain in the forecast for this Saturday. I don't know how that'll affect the parade, if they'll put it off or if they'll go with it. Don't know if I like riding around in the rain on the back of a truck.
I'm probably not going to be riding around in the rain.
That doesn't sound too fun to me. But
maybe
anyway.
it'll hold off.
We'll just have to wait and see what as we get closer to it, they may postpone it. They may put it off for another week or something like that. That'll be totally fine.
And everything may change completely. The sun may come out.
It may be snowing or something.
Yeah.
Now,
there you
parade
go.
in the snow, that would be
pretty
a whole
fun.
different
We thought we were going to
there.
have it Saturday.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
It didn't.
Slide checking in with us on the YouTube saying, good morning, Todd and Tracy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Also, Creighton Loveless giving us a good old howdy, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
I
morning.
keep forgetting where we moved the camera. We had to, since all of our stuff over here to the right of us moved out of here and we changed the equipment around, our camera's moved. It's a little higher up in the blue room.
We don't know where we're looking.
Yeah,
we're looking all over the place.
Forgot. It used to be about right here.
If we look confused, we are.
Yeah, we have to look around and
we look that way quite often.
A confused look from me is nothing new. Definitely.
Join the club.
So, it is what it is. We're getting closer to Christmas here at WCB. Don't forget our WCB toy and coat drive currently going on. We are collecting new unwrapped toys plus newer gently used coats, hats, scarves, mittens, and gloves. All sizes are needed. And all donations will stand right here in Rutherford County. I have a lot of people ask me about that. Where are donations going? No, they're going to stay right here in Rutherford County.
Right here.
The drop-off locations are Scrappy's Food and Fuel, Highway 221 near Chase High Road, the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton on Charlotte Road, Jay's Discount Grocery over on Oak Street in Forest City, Different Times Mercantile, South Main Street in Rutherfordton. Burger King over at the Tri-City Mall also has a box. Anchor Down, downtown Forest City, and right here at the WCAB studio. You can drop that off, and we will get those distributed. That'll go through the 16th of December. Is that right?
Uh-uh.
I think it is.
It ends on December 11th.
December 11th.
So that's
is
coming
the, is
up.
the pickup.
Yep,
So,
we'll be picking up all of them, all the boxes on December 11th, all the contents.
And we're gonna
We'll
do
be
these-
sorting them out
Yep.
and taking them over to our charity for.
That's right. Yeah, I think Yokefella's going to be helping us
Christmas. Yeah.
with the distribution this year.
They
So
are.
big thank you to Yokefella for stepping in and taking care of that. And thank you to all of our folks who have sponsored our coat drive.
Yes, thank you so much,
sponsoring
sponsors.
our coat drive. We couldn't do it without you guys. I had to come in this morning. I actually thought in my mind, the guys from Statesville, they're dropping off swag we can give away all the
Yeah.
time. I thought, man, they got us some jackets. It was donations.
It's coats.
I thought we're going to give away some coats, but no, that wasn't the case, y'all. It was just those coats that have
They
been
actually will
donated.
be given away.
They will be given away, yeah, but you can't
But,
win
yeah.
those. So we did give away some Shadrack's Christmas show lights.
Yes.
Light show tickets yesterday. We've got, I forgot how many more of those we got, but we will be giving those away in the coming weeks. So be
Approximately.
look out for that.
We got 4 left.
Got 4 left, so yeah, we've
Yeah.
got, and the show will run up until January. I think January's New Year's Day is the final day, including Christmas Day. They're even going to run on Christmas Day.
Oh,
That would
really?
be a treat.
Well, that would be something
I
to
think
see. I
that
mean,
would be
people are
awesome.
always wanting something to do that evening, you know.
That would
So
be
that's
awesome.
great.
Yep, go see the Shadrack's Christmas show lights. We'll be giving some of those away a little later in the week. May leave one with Lou Gillum. May leave one with Kevin Pleasant. And never know. May leave one with old Tom Green.
Well, there you go.
Saturday morning. See what he can do. You just have to keep listening for your chance to win right here at WCAB. All this is compliments of the Tryon International Equestrian Center and WCAB. So, yeah. Get started with our morning call-around report. Our first stop is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We're going to hear Chronicles of the Old West. Dakota Livesay.
In 1877, Butch Cassidy was a 21-year-old novice outlaw whose major crime was stealing cattle, when the McCarty brothers suggested he join them in robbing a train. Butch, always eager to learn new skills, gladly agreed to go along. So on November 30, Butch Cassidy and McCartys stopped the Denver and Rio Grande Express near Grand Junction, Colorado. With the train stopped and everything under control, the boys headed to the mail car where the money was stashed. They swung open the door and entered with guns drawn. The lone express guard raised his hands. "Open the safe," yelled out gang member Bill McCarty. "I cannot," replied the guard. "Well, then I'll just have to shoot you," said McCarty as he put the barrel of his pistol against the guard's head. Bill McCarty turned to the rest of the gang and said, "Should I kill him?" The rest of the gang were probably saying something like, "Yeah, shoot him." But Butch Cassidy said, "Let's vote." I'm sure Bill McCarty gave Butch that old double take. And if he didn't say it out loud, Bill was surely thinking, what kind of a desperado have I invited on this robbery? And you know what happened? They voted. And they voted not to shoot the express guard. Like puppy dogs with their tails between their legs, they climbed off the train and got on their horses and rode off without the loot. Butch Cassidy was so disheartened with what happened that he went back to rustling cattle with an honest job now and then, and it was almost a year and a half before he tried trains again. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
Always a treat to hear from Dakota Livesay. Always has the most interesting
He
stories on
does.
Chronicles of the Old
I
West.
love his voice. I just love to
It's-
hear him.
It's amazing some of the things you learn about the Old West. Let's see. Butch Malby checking in with us this morning on the YouTube. Good morning.
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 Hope you're having a good day this morning. Going first to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us is Officer King. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing good. How y'all doing today?
Oh, man, if we
We're
was
doing
any
good.
beautiful sunshine over here, got my shorts on, we're going to go out and sit outside. We got us a little beach scene made
Yeah.
up out there. We're going
Yeah.
to drink.
I think he was fixing to say if he's any better, he'd be twins. I don't think I could stand him if he was
Oh, no,
twins.
I got yeah, it's just, anyway, the way it is. Sergeant King, what you got for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Office responded to 106 calls for service. On our incident reports, Bruce Atkins reported a felony larceny on behalf of Southern Equipment Rentals. That happened on Highway 120 in Morrisboro. A Rolina Henry from Thomason Drive in Union Mills reported obtaining property by false pretense. That's all for the incident reports. On our arrest reports, a Teresa Hollifield from Brackett Road in Forest City was served with a failure to appear, received a $1,000 secured bond. Jamerson Jones, listed as homeless out of Forest City, was arrested and charged with second-degree trespass. No bond listed at this time. And a Tara Bryant from Hudlow Road in Forest City was arrested and charged with second-degree trespass, resist, obstruct, delay a public officer, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Also no bond listed at this time on that one. And a Preston Wilkie from Chesney Highway in Gaffney was served with a failure to appear and received a $10,000 secured bond. That's all we have for today.
Officer King, we appreciate your report. Hope you have a wonderful day, and most of all, be safe.
And stay warm.
Yes.
That's right. Stay warm.
Take care.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Officer King with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. Got to move over to the 911 Communications Center after you
Hear this.
hear this.
No way.
I'm here to rock the holidays with Bark Mobile. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Pure.
OMG, Santa. Red leather is totally trending.
You sound like my elves. You can also get 2 lines with unlimited data for just $35 a month each.
Okay, slay, Santa.
Slay on.
Bark Mobile rocks the holidays. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit mybarkmobile.com/terms and conditions. Offers expire January 7th, 2024.
12 minutes after 7 o'clock. Melissa with us from the 911 Communications Center. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. What's on that report?
In the last 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed a total of 272 911 and administrative calls. These consisted of 36 for emergency medical services. Under law enforcement, Sheriff's Office responded to 106 calls, 36 for the town of Forest City, 30 to Rutherfordton, and 43 for Spindale. Under the fire calls, Ellenboro responded to a brush fire, and they were assisted by the Forestry Service. Sandy Mush responded to a brush fire as well, also assisted by a Forestry Service. And that's it.
Thanks so much for that report and have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was the 911 Communications Report. Just a reminder that the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report and the 911 Communications Center report brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery. Jay's Discount Grocery is an official drop-off location for our Toy and Code Drive going on right here at WCAB.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings.
Folks, I cannot believe that a lot of folks around here have never heard of Patriot Arms, don't know where they are. I personally know where they are.
Yes, I do too, and you will want to go there.
Trust me.
It's a beautiful gun
It's
store.
a gun store. I know where it's at. It's Christmas season. If you are in doubt what to get the man or a lady on your Christmas list, don't waste another moment trying to figure it out. Drive over to 118 Maker's Place in Forest City. Now, where it's at, if you're on 221, there where Danieltown Baptist Church is, and you're going back toward Rutherfordton, it is literally like right behind Danieltown Baptist Church, in between Danieltown Baptist Church and the 74 intersection there. If
The
you're coming
old American
from Rutherfordton,
home.
you'll go to where Danieltown Baptist Church is. You'll make that U-turn and come back. It's easy to find.
Yeah.
It's over there. I mean, you know, the old American Homes Company is over there near the convenience center there on Bethany Church Road, Danieltown Baptist Church. It's right next door there. So there's no excuse for you not to find out and go and see Patriot Arms. They've got some great prices on some guns, trust me. I've already been over there scoping that out. And then got my eye on a couple. They have new and used merchandise. They have a store full of great deals, huge inventory. Gift certificates are available. They also have a layaway program. Like I said, new and new merchandise. They buy, sell, trade, guns only. They've got ammo, apparel, holsters, cleaning supplies. They also do gun repair and gunsmithing. So that's an important part of this company. Patriot Arms is an amazing gun shop and so much more. Locally owned by some good old boys right here in Rutherford County. See them today or call them at 828-919-2803. Tell them Todd and Tracy sent you over, and I'm sure they will love to have that in their ear to know that we are reaching so many people, letting them know where a good gun store is
That
right
place
here in
is
Rutherford
beautiful.
County.
It is a beautiful gun shop.
Remember, shop local and support our small businesses. What a better way to introduce Creighton Lovelace, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the epitome of I love it. I love it.
The gun shop, doesn't it?
Creighton, I want you to help me with something, brother, here now. As I was perusing through my Bible yesterday evening, I came across a revelation.
Okay.
I really did.
Good.
Men will be raptured 30 minutes before women.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because in Revelations 8:1 it says, and the seventh seal was broken, and there was half an hour of silence in heaven.
No comment.
Well, you know, that kind of goes along with the idea that men are supposed to make the coffee for their family.
That's right.
The Bible says he brews.
That's
he
it.
brews.
Y'all were so comical this morning.
We try.
You know what kind of car the disciples rode around in, don't you?
Yes.
The apostles.
Uh-huh.
It was a Honda.
Yeah.
They said they all traveled in one accord.
One accord, that's right.
Creighton, what you got for us this morning, sir?
Well, guys, it is the 333rd day of the year, and we have 32 days left in this year. And in addition, it is also National Package Protection Day. You know, we got to stop those porch pirates from stealing your packages out there, landlubbers. So, you know, we want to make sure that all of those gifts and things coming in for Christmas and whatnot, we got to make sure that they don't get stolen. So it's National Package Protection Day. Meanwhile, down at SDO, Chief Bailey said all is quiet, and he says he had to go out, and even though he started his truck just 10 minutes earlier before he left, he said it still wasn't thawed out. So we are still recovering from that, from those low digits we had last night. Birthdays and anniversaries, none to report. Under our events calendar, it is Wednesday. And that means most of our area churches will be having their midweek services at either probably 6 or 7 p.m. Over at Danieltown, we're going to have ours at 7. We also have a little thing we call Q&A at 6 p.m. And as we get into December, we're going to be dealing with a lot of different ideas that pertain to the Christmas season and the Christmas holiday. So that'll be interesting for sure. We do that every year. So go out and surprise your preacher and head on out to church tonight, and you'll be glad you did. Meanwhile, on December 9th and 10th, West Point Baptist Church will be hosting a live nativity from 6 to 9 p.m. nightly. If you have any birthdays, anniversaries, or events, please email them to sdoevent@gmail.com. Looks like today in the district, guys, we're going to have sunny skies, a high of 49. Tonight will be mostly clear with a low of 25. Sunrise was just a few minutes ago at 7:15. Sunset will be at 5:15. And the moon now is in the waning gibbous phase after showing us that bright, beautiful beaver moon. And the signs today, guys, well, the moon is still in the dark phase and the signs are in the breast. And that's about all I got to report in the SD&O Fire District.
Great. We appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Take care.
All right, guys. You all have a blessed one.
Thanks.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Creighton Lovelace with that report from the Danieltown SDO Fire District. Let us know what's happening over in that area of the world. John Prescott checking in on the YouTube. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And she asks, can y'all guess what day it is? Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
That's right. Hump day. Folks, I want you to find yourself down at Scrappy's Food and Fuel today. Go by there and just check out the store. Look through there. Get you something to eat while you're down that way. Scrappy's Food and Fuel's convenience store is becoming a favorite here in Rutherford County. They've got delicious food like breakfast biscuits. Up at lunch, they've got the all-beef hot dog baskets, the hand-breaded chicken tenders. They've got healthy salads. They've got cheeseburgers. Whatever you need, they've got a clean, spacious store with friendly staff. Stop by and meet Scott and Colleen. They're the owners and operators, just great folks. Cafe is open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. until 2. Store is open Monday through Friday, 7 until 9, and Sundays, 8 until 8. They've got U-Haul rentals available. Matter of fact, when I was down there the other day, I seen a guy dropping off one of the U-Haul trailers he had rented. Yep, he was backing that in out there and taking care of all that necessary work. And, he had him a U-Haul. Call-ins are always welcome. 828-229-3313. That's Scrappy's Food and Fuel. Everything you need in one place. U.S. Highway 221 South in Forest City near Chase High Road. We're going to check in with Chris Melton up in Chimney Rock after this.
Sis Ford, located on Oak Street in Forest City, is now Legendary Ford, still locally owned and still offering the same local hometown service as always. The new family at Legendary Ford is working hard to prove to you that they want your business. So stop by today and see the large selection of cars, SUVs, and trucks on the lot, and let the guys at Legendary Ford help you choose the perfect vehicle that best fits you and your family. Visit them at 565 Oak Street in Forest City, or visit the website at www.legendaryford.com, or call them at 245-1626.
22 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. Chris Melton in the Chimney Rock Fire District with us live on the telephone this morning, broadcasting and going to tell us what's going on up and around Chimney Rock. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Doing fine.
Anything happening up that way this morning?
Well, started a beautiful sunrise this morning. Sun's shining over the mountains as I'm looking at them coming down into work. But no call to report for any of the fire departments locally. Hills Creek did a fire standby, but that was it. Just want to remind everybody today, the lighting of Lake Lure at 5:30. It'll start at the Flowering Bridge, and they'll turn the lights on throughout the whole town that the Public Works and everybody's worked hard on putting up. So come out and support that. It'll start at the Flowering Bridge, like I said, at 5:30.
All right, Chris, we appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Y'all have a great day as well.
Thanks.
Take care.
Chris Melton with that report from the Chimney Rock Fire District. We're going to move over and check in with Steve Ernest, Tryon International Equestrian Center. We'll do that next.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford.
24 minutes after 7 o'clock. I said it a little quick earlier, so we'll do it this time. Steve, live from the Tryon International Equestrian Center. You have to enunciate all that.
Yeah, you really do. That's a mouthful.
Chad Medford checking in with us on the YouTube says, good morning, beautiful. And
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I have a face for radio.
There you
Definitely.
go.
Steve,
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, Steve.
What's happening over that way this morning?
Are you froze up this morning?
I overslept this morning. I have to confess.
Oh no!
But if you have to have a day to oversleep, today's the day probably to do it.
It's hard. It's harder to get up when it's colder.
It is.
I wasn't so much sleeping as I was hibernating.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing too, especially until the cold's done.
That's right.
So sleep in a couple extra hours. If that's called hibernation, I'm all in it.
That's right.
But we do have some fire pits that we're going to light up at the Equestrian Center. So down at the ring, so it'll be less wind down there, and I think that putting everything, consolidating all of our activities down in the ring, most of them anyway. The Santa Claus and the Grinch will be up along the amenities building section, but there'll be a lot of signs, and you'll see the activities of the toy soldiers marching and all that good stuff. But now the hours are kind of different every day, and it's not just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are open Thursday for the ice skating, not to be confused with the Winterfest, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only. So it's different every day. Thursdays 3 to 8, Friday 3 to 9, Saturday 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday 12 noon till 8 p.m. on the skating rink. So that's 4 days of skating. It's 4 days of getting out there and just having fun on the ice. So if it's going to be cold, you might as well get on the ice, right?
That's right.
I mean, get numb. That way you won't feel it no more.
That's right.
You'll just be numb. You'll be so numb it won't even matter, will it?
It'll remind me of that.
Exactly.
It'll remind me of Christmas Vacation. Clark, Tracy's numb from the waist down.
Well, when you're numb, you don't feel it no more. So, go for it. So, but that's what's happening this weekend, and it's going to be a little bit of rain for us, so we'll get around that. We got a lot of tents and places you can get out of the rain. I think it's going to be intermittent rain. It's not going to be a rain out.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right. I think it will.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, we appreciate your report. I hope you have a great Wednesday up there, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay, take care.
Thanks
Take
a lot.
care.
Steve Ernest with that report from the Tryon International Equestrian Center. Folks, let me tell you about Tony's Produce. Get ready for Christmas with all the goodies that Tony's Produce has to offer. Sweet potatoes, turnips, butternut squash, okra, plus all the sweet treats, jams, jellies, local honey, fresh-made local baked goods, Christmas candies like bonbons, chocolate-covered peanuts, stick candy. Boy, I like that stick candy.
Oh,
Get
I
that
love those
in them
bonbons.
so good. Orange slices, fruit cakes, and delicious apples and citrus fruits, all right there at Tony's. Treat bags and box orders are being taken for the churches. Fresh, real wreaths and fresh, full live Christmas trees are in stock. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Let's do that again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you at Tony's Produce, North Washington Street in Rutherfordton. Call Tony at 287-9495. Go by and see him. You will not be disappointed.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
I've never wanted to find out.
7:29, as they say, the old time. It's colder than a well digger's behind. Out there this morning.
That's what I said. I said I've always heard that, but I've never wanted to find out.
That's right. DeVern Upton with us from the Bostic Fire District. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Doing good.
Good. It's a Wednesday, hump day, and we have a temperature of 22 degrees here in Bostic, very cold. Fire department had no calls. Food boxes will be given out at Chase Ministry on Chase Highway this morning from 9 to 10:30. If you're in need, go by and pick up one. Don't forget to stop in at Whistle Stop Bakery and go ahead and put your order in for Christmas there at the Whistle Stop Bakery. And then the beef supply store is located on Depot Street there. If you need any beef supplies, or she does have candles, shirts, good place to do some Christmas shopping. And hope everyone has a wonderful day. And right through our little town here in Bostic, it's very beautiful with our Christmas lights. And we want to say thanks to the electrical department. And hope everyone has a wonderful day.
DeVern, you do the same. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. DeVern Upton with that report from the Boston Fire District. Going to check in with Robbie Samuel over to Mount Vernon Fire District after you hear this from Farmer's Friend.
It's the store folks in western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
And we got Tracy's Tidbits.
And now for something completely different.
Well, this isn't really completely different. It's kind of like a tip instead of a tidbit. In a recent study, it has shown that each year, Christmas decorating sends 15,000 people to the ER each year. Between November and December, Christmas decorating results from falls, lacerations, strains, and broken bones from inside and outside decorating. So please be safe, people, when you are decking the halls.
That's right.
Use safety or the help of someone to hold your ladder or chair. You don't want Santa visiting you in the ER.
That's right.
It's really crazy. There is a lot of falls going on that time, so be careful.
And, get you one of them extendo reach-o arm clampy things if you're going to put the star on top of the tree and you can't reach it, or call somebody tall like me.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll come put the star on your tree for you so you don't fall
I thought that
off
was
the
an
ladder.
amazing amount of, that's a lot of people, 15,000 each year.
15,000 each year.
For trying to put up Christmas decorations.
Well, that's just...
Or call the fire department. They could come out there and get
Robbie's
their...
not going to come out there and put a star on your tree for you.
I bet he will.
I mean,
Won't you,
maybe
Robbie?
after work, but...
Yeah, maybe after work.
I could just hear Robbie now. All right, guys, come on, we're going. I didn't hear the fire call. No, we're putting somebody's Christmas lights up.
That's right.
Hey,
Get your staple gun.
Hey.
We're going to staple it all around the house.
The way I see it, look, it's a fire department is basically taxpayer-funded money.
Right.
We should be able to borrow the ladder truck.
That's yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, we're opening a whole new can of worms
but
here.
Not a good
Oh.
idea.
Only thing I want to say about that, some of these people can't even drive their own cars, much less a ladder truck.
Well, I'll let you drive it out there. Just lift me up on the ladder and move it around.
You just want to climb and do all that.
You think about all these falls that people. I mean, we're not okay. Let's get out of the house about stars and stuff on the tree. Think about people that put lights all over their house.
Oh yeah.
That's
you know
dangerous.
How I'm going to put mine up?
How?
Back my truck up beside the front of the house instead of on my toolbox.
Yeah.
That's a lot safer than a ladder, I think.
Sure. The safer thing is just put up a wreath and be done with it.
Yeah.
But you have to be Christmassy.
Well, you can put your little what's that thing called? That little light that.
The projector
Yeah.
thing. That
little light
that's too simplistic.
Oh well.
You got
Sometimes
to be
simple's
fancy
best.
on the P Ridge.
On the P Ridge.
That's right. We eat with our pinkies up over there. I don't know how y'all folks do it in Golden Valley.
Oh, we're simple. We're simple folk out there.
Oh, Robbie, what you got going on this morning?
Well, not too much. The fire department in Rutherfordton, we just responded through the night and had 2 medical calls, and Hudlow didn't have any calls. That's a good thing. It was too cold to be getting out too much last night.
Exactly.
I can't imagine having to get up and go fight a fire last night.
No, I wouldn't want to, that's for sure. It's very challenging at times, that's for sure, when it's this cold. People think it's challenging when it's hot. I think the colder weather is worse than the hot weather on the firemen, just because they get hot and sweaty, and then it's kind of hard to take all that stuff off, because then when you do, you're just going to get you're going to get cold, get a chest cold or something like that. It's just it's a lot harder on the body when it's colder.
I don't think we realize what all you guys go through and do, on certain levels. We thank you. We thank all the firemen for what they do to protect us.
Yeah, well, we're thankful too. We're thankful for the co-workers that we have and the volunteers in this county. I tell you, if it wasn't for the a lot of the volunteer firefighters in this county would be in a pickle because we don't, obviously there's not as many paid staff as there is volunteers, and volunteers can be the backbone of the fire service, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's not just fighting fires, it's going out in the middle of the night with these terrible wrecks that y'all have to go on. I mean, that's something all by itself.
Yeah, it can be, that's for sure, especially around the holiday. Any time of year it's bad, but when you got holidays and things like that in the mix, it just kind of adds a different feeling to a lot of things,
Yeah.
But hopefully it'll be good. So hopefully it'll be quiet, and everybody will have a good day. And I do want to wish my daddy, Bill Samuel, a happy birthday. I'm glad to see he's got another birthday under his hat anyway. So
Y'all call him Wild Bill? I couldn't resist it. I'd call him Wild Bill.
Hey, I'm sure there's a lot of folks that did call him Wild Bill when he worked. He's retired now, so hopefully he can still enjoy what little bit of retirement he's got.
There you go.
Sure.
Was he a fireman also?
He was a long time ago.
Okay.
He for a little while and got out of it. Of course, with like anybody else with work and stuff, he didn't stay in it as long just for the fact of working 8 and 10 hours, 12 hours a day. But he used to be a lineman, so he retired from doing that, and I think it took a lot of his time up. We all shared that lineman field for a little bit when we got out of high school and started, and we all, 3 brothers, we decided to take a different career path. So kind of funny how that all works out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, just like my grandfather was a mechanic, my daddy was a mechanic, my brother is a mechanic, his son runs an upholstery shop kind of in the mechanic field. Me, I can mechanic.
Yeah.
I don't much.
You just like to talk.
Yeah.
He decided to do something different.
Mechanic is hard work for people who don't know how to run their mouth.
Yeah. We're just glad you know how to fix computers because
my brother does an excellent job. He's done it for a long, long time. He's approaching retirement now. He's gonna keep his towing business going. But I think one day he's wanting to step away from the mechanicing part of it, and I don't blame him. Imagine all the engines and transmissions and stuff he's moved and lifted over the years. That's probably taken a toll on him. So, utmost respect from me on that part.
Well, and all this new technology, he's probably fed up with some of it.
I know, it's so That's where you come in, Todd. It's all computerized now.
I called him one day and I said, man, how do I don't even remember what I was doing. He said, Google it. He said, there's a YouTube on it somewhere that'll show you how to fix it. Sure enough, I found a YouTube video that addressed my problem.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, you can throw anything up in the Google.
Oh, yeah.
Throw it up in the Google.
A lot of these cars now is getting to where, the shade tree mechanics can't work on them.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Made it so everything's computer operated, it seems like.
Yep, it is.
Anyway.
Well, then that, like you said, you're still like a mechanic, Todd. You got to think of it that way. I mean, you do work on things.
Well, yeah. It's not cars. Well, I
don't know. You got to think about this. What was it you had that? You used to brag about all the time.
Trailblazer.
The Trailblazer. Yep. Lowered the Trailblazer.
I actually got a Silverado. I'm changing engines in now.
Oh.
That's my everyday truck. I had to get me another truck.
That's your everyday truck?
It's prettier. It's prettier than my old one. Robbie, brother, we appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you again tomorrow.
Well, I hope y'all do as well, and you take care of yourself.
Thanks, Robbie.
You too. Bye-bye, Robbie.
Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. We're going to move over to the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District, see if we can find Sue Price.
Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171, and they'll be right there.
Sue Price with us this morning from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
Had a visitor stop by the studio here, Chad Medford, in the lobby here, fresh back from his taxi driving campaign over the weekend in Albania, back in the United States. So, Chad, good to see you, brother. Hope you have a good one. Sue, good morning.
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning over here.
Oh, yes, it is.
Cold. Ronnie said we had 17 degrees out there.
Ooh, that's cold.
It is cold. Oh, me. But the sun's shining now. It's going to warm up a little bit. Oh, y'all doing good today?
Oh, yeah.
We
doing good.
are.
Trying to stay warm, that's for sure.
Yeah. I know. Phew.
I remote cranked my car, and it only runs for 10 minutes, and then shuts itself back off.
Huh.
And 10 minutes ain't quite enough to get it warmed
Well,
up.
at least you can do that. Mine don't do that. I don't have this beautiful invention like
Well,
you're
you
driving
know.
around in.
Yeah, no. So what you got for us this morning?
I have to go crank my car with a blanket.
Well, I got a couple of birthdays on the Duncan's Creek Church calendar. And my personal calendar is Mary Downs, so I hope Mary's going to have a good day today. And on Fairviews, I got a birthday for Brady Elton, so happy birthday to Brady. And we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. And then my announcements, the Fairview Baptist Church will be having their Christmas program on the 17th. They're not doing the drive around this year. It's going to be an inside Christmas program. So that's on the 17th. And so far, that's the only one I've had come in. So it's just quiet and calm over this way, and we're looking for a good day, and I hope y'all have one.
So you do the same. We hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All righty.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire. It's going to make way for us to move up to Shingle Hollow and check in with Tina White.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
18 minutes till the hour of 8 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. Tina White with us from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. Tina, good morning.
Good morning. I was just saying there is frost on the pumpkin this morning. It is cold.
Yes, ma'am, you're right.
21 degrees up here this morning, but it is, like Sue said, it's a beautiful morning. It's just cold. They went out to water the rabbit, feed the rabbit and make sure I had water. She came back in, the water's froze. I said, honey, it's below freezing.
That's right.
Well, and this Sunday night, Live Community Center is going to be having Miss Sarah Bird again. At 7 to 10 p.m., so it's Sarah Bird and the Legendary Country Band. It's family friendly. Concessions are available, and they're going to have some barbecue and dancing. So come out and enjoy that.
All right, Tina, we appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
You too. Y'all be
Thanks.
safe out there.
Bye-bye.
All righty, you too. Bye-bye.
Tina White breaking up a little bit there. Couldn't quite understand her, but we'll check with her again tomorrow, find out if we missed anything. How's that? Apologize for that. Going next to Brenda Kelly, Union Mills.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
We're going to let Cal Smith introduce Brenda Kelly this morning.
She said, hello, country bumpkin. How's the frost out on the pumpkin?
I like the part in that song where she has a little baby and she said, Mama loves her little pumpkin.
Yeah.
That is sweet.
How many How many kids have ever been called Little Pumpkin?
Oh,
You reckon?
I called Brittany that when she was born.
Hey, my little
I didn't call her Pumpkin. I called her Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Hey,
Yeah,
little
that's what it is,
Pumpkin.
it's Pumpkin.
I called Big David when he was a baby Punky Doo.
Punky Doo.
Punky Doo.
Punky Doo.
My wife always has called Ken
Mhm.
her little monkey.
Little
Yeah, little monkey.
Little monkey.
Monkey butt is what she called
We
him.
always have names for our children, our little
I know
special things, yeah.
He's always been my little buddy.
Oh.
Little buddy.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah. That's good.
Well,
Well,
Brenda-
let's see. It's cold this morning, in case y'all don't know it. I've got 16 degrees on the front porch. That's cold. I don't have any birthdays or any anniversaries, but in ways of announcements, Union Mills Learning Center on Friday the 1st, new primitive, that'll be at 7 o'clock. Supper at 6. The cost of the supper is $10. This is a full Christmas dinner. They're going to have door prizes, and they got luminaries for sale for $10. There's no admission, but you do have a tip jar for the band. And then Union Mills Community Center Christmas party Saturday, December the 2nd, covered dish meal at 6 p.m. 5 p.m. they'll fill the holiday treat bags, bring fresh fruit, individual wrapped candy, crackers, and so on to be packed into shut-in bags, and they do approximately 25 of them. Bring a gift for our gift exchange, and raffle tickets will be sold from 5 to 6 p.m., drawing for raffle winners and other prizes after the meal. And so far, that's all I know of going on.
All right, Brenda, you keep everything warm up that way, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Catch you later.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly, going to make way for Luther Gilligan down in Ellenboro, and we'll go to him after you hear this from Carolina West.
At Carolina West Wireless, the gifts are on us this holiday.
Could you be more specific, please?
Get up to $400 in gift cards with new service.
Go on.
Get a free iPhone 15 when you switch, select a qualifying rate plan, and trade in a qualifying device.
Nice.
Plus, get free iPads, Apple Watches, and service.
Wow, the gifts really are on us.
On us.
On you.
The gifts are on Carolina West Wireless.
That's what I said.
See store, visit carolinawest.com/terms and conditions for details. Offer expires January 7th, 2024.
Going to Luther Gilligan down in Ellenboro now. Luther, good morning, sir.
Good morning, you two. I hope you're having a good day.
We certainly are.
Certainly a chilly morning.
Good. It's a nice morning. Little cool around the edges, though.
That's right.
But the coffee's good. It's warm. Keep the hands warm, but it's a quiet morning. Not a whole lot going on. Everybody's just trying to get the gas and get on out to work. The city fire department, they had 2 medical calls and 1 grass fire yesterday. Other than that, they quiet last night. Nothing going on with them. So you two have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then.
You
Thanks.
too. Have a good day.
All right, take care now.
Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right, have a good one. Luther Gilligan with that report from Ellenboro Fire District, wrapping up our call around report for this Wednesday.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course, they're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
Grady Bees is our sponsor for the morning birthdays and the birthday winter. You can enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John cream-filled donut, original glazed donut. Or for lunch, you can stop in and order a fresh salad or a delicious Grady Bees sub sandwich. Grady Bees does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake. Or if you'd rather have those delicious pinafores, you can get those instead. Granny B's hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7, Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary, give me a call now. We'll have a party in your honor, and the winner of our birthday call-ins will receive a box of those delicious pinafores, compliments of Granny B's and WCAB.
A small-town Canadian newspaper reported the following story concerning a small-town church bake sale. Lady number 1 had agreed to bake a cake for the church auction, but forgot until the last moment. Hurriedly, she threw the ingredients together, hoping to make the deadline. When she took the angel food cake out of the oven, she saw that the center had dropped flat. There was no time to bake another cake, so she looked around the house for something to patch up this one. Well, necessity is the mother of invention. So she took a roll of toilet paper, plopped it in the middle of the cake, and applied a generous covering of icing. In spite of what was in it, it looked beautiful, and she got it to the church on time. Wanting to help the bake sale, but not wanting anyone to buy her cake, she gave her daughter some money and rushed her off to buy back her own cake. However, by the time the daughter arrived, the cake was already sold. Later in the week, the ladies of the church were invited along with a number of other guests to a social function at the home of one of the church members. And for dessert, you guessed it, angel food cake. The original cake maker sensed what was about to happen and rushed to the kitchen to try and explain. And just as she reached the kitchen door, she heard the hostess responding to a compliment on how beautiful the cake was, and the hostess replied, "Yes, I baked it myself." The Bible says, "Be sure your sins will find you out." This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living.
Birthday! Happy birthday today to Raymond Parker, Ruth area. That's everybody remembers us. Jody used to hang around up here.
Sweet Jody used to ride
his
us.
brother used to ride his bicycle
He
all
sure
around.
did.
We thought the world of Jody. Sadly, Jody's passed away, but Raymond Parker, when he came in here, I thought, my gosh, that looks like Jody.
Yep.
And it was his brother. So happy birthday, Raymond. Hope you have a great day. Today is also Bill Samuel's birthday. Birthdays and events throughout history. Well, let's find out who was born on this day. In 1898, author C.S. Lewis was born. He passed away in 1963. He wrote the Chronicles of Narnia book. You know, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and all that. Yep, that's C.S. Lewis. 1917, Merle Travis was born, country singer. 1940, Chuck Mangione was born. He's not saxophone player. I can't think of what he plays.
can't either. I know what you're talking about.
1949, Gary Shandling was born. 1955, Howie Mandel was born. 1964, Don Cheadle. And 1976, Chadwick Boseman. If you've ever watched any of the, I can't think of it. He passed away in 2020. The Avengers movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was Black Panther.
Never.
Boseman.
I'm not familiar with those.
1877, on this day, Thomas Edison demonstrates the hand-cranked phonograph.
I thought you was going to say Thomas Green.
Well, Tom was there. But, yeah, he demonstrated the hand-cranked phonograph for the first time.
Awesome.
1890 was the first U.S. Army, U.S. Navy football game. Still a tradition going on today. In 1972, the first commercially successful video game was released. It was called Pong. And you moved a little bar up and down the screen, and you bounced a little ball back and forth to each other.
Oh, I remember.
Today is National Chadwick Boseman Day, National Lemon Cream Pie Day, Square Dancing Day is today, and today is Throw Out Your Leftovers Day. So if you got any leftovers, get rid of those. Don't need those. We're going to see if we can get in touch with Wayne Rollins from Wayne's Lunchbox this morning. Let you tell us about what's going on. Our winner this morning was Bill Samuel for the Pettifors from Granny B's. So congratulations to Bill Samuel. Go by and pick those up courtesy of Granny B's and WCAB. See if we can get a hold of Wayne Rollins this morning. It's ringing.
Chuck Mangione and play the trumpet.
The trumpet, that's right. Unable to get a hold of Wayne Rollins this morning. Yeah, Chuck Mangione played the trumpet.
Played the trumpet. Thank you for letting us know that.
Appreciate you letting us know that.
Our brains are froze up.
Our winner is Bill Samuel this morning. Well, folks, I still want you to go by and see Wayne's Lunchbox this morning for lunch. If you go to Wayne's Lunchbox, Tracy's not taking my visual cues here, or my audio cues. Unable to get a hold of Wayne this morning, but folks, enjoy Wayne's Lunchbox Monday through Thursday with all your homemade favorites that are sure to please even the picky eaters. Burgers, salads, sandwiches, meats, veggies, open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2, supper 3 until 7. Wayne's Lunchbox also has great catering service. From budget, traditional to elaborate, whatever your taste is, Wayne can provide all you need for a perfect event. Located at 391 East Main Street in Spindale, or call Wayne at 828-395-2225. That's Wayne's Lunchbox. Folks, it's been great being here with you on this Wednesday morning. Hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, stay warm. Check in on your neighbors and your dogs and pets and all that are outside. Make sure they're okay. And we'll see you back in here bright and early first thing tomorrow morning. Till then, remember, be good. Be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you.
We surely promise.
Have a great
good
Wednesday.
one.
And tabulated correctly, culminating in the authentication of the official election results. I'm Caitlin Aguilas.
With a humanitarian pause set to expire soon between Israel and Hamas, there are intense diplomatic efforts underway. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken.
I'd like to see the pause extended because what it has enabled, first and foremost, is hostages being released, coming home, being reunited with their families. It's also enabled us to surge humanitarian assistance into the people of Gaza who so desperately need it.
A U.S. military aircraft crashed overnight with 6 people on board. It was an Osprey. CBS News correspondent Elizabeth Palmer has more.
It's now night here in Japan, but local volunteers, along with Coast Guard ships and 2 helicopters, are continuing to search for the 5 other people who were on board the plane when it went down.
New metal detectors were implemented at each school in the Greene County school system just before the 2023-24 school year began. Patrick Greene Central High School principal, tells WITN the goal is to detect any weapons such as guns or knives that may be brought into the school.
You also have to be prepared for the worst.
The dangerous cold means Code Purple is in effect in the Asheville area at least through Thursday night, and nonprofits like ABCCM are in critical need of volunteers to help keep people safe. Reverend Scott Rogers told WLOS.
We expect with tonight and tomorrow night being really brutally cold that we're going to really fill up.
You're listening to NCN News.
988 is the number that can make a difference.
It's a number to use when you need help
and don't know where to turn.
Call, text, or chat 988 day or night.
The number where someone will always be there to talk.
The National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Learn it, know it, share it.
Because you never know when you or someone you know may need it.
There you go.
988, the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Learn it, know it, share it.
For more than 35 years, the North Carolina Rural Center has been working to secure a more vibrant future for our state's rural people and places. The latest research breaks down the major forces driving change, such as restricted access to quality health care and insufficient health insurance coverage. Our rural communities face challenges often, contributing to poor health outcomes. The Rural Center continues to advocate for progress on these and other important rural issues. Learn more at ncruralcenter.org. NC Rural Center, building vibrant rural communities.
More new jobs related to lithium batteries needed for use in electric vehicles coming to North Carolina. Linwood and Davidson County will be the site for a production site for a new venture formed by Dai Nippon Printing Company, which is based in Japan. There's a warning about an innovative cancer treatment.
The FDA says it's gotten 19 reports of new cancers in people who received CART for life-threatening blood cancers. The treatment involves removing white blood cells, then genetically engineering them to make proteins that kill cancer cells and infusing them back into the patient's system. Still, regulators say the benefits of the technique outweigh the risks. With specialists reporting, it saved thousands of lives. CART was approved 6 years ago. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Australia has apologized for the use of thalidomide 60 years after the drug was banned.
Thalidomide was given to pregnant mothers to help relieve anxiety, insomnia, and morning sickness during the late 50s and 60s.
There was no system for properly evaluating the safety of medicines.
Prime Minister Anthony Albanese apologising in Australian Parliament. He says the government must take responsibility for allowing the use of an untested drug. 10,000 babies around the world were born with catastrophic defects. Scott Mayman for CBS News, Canberra, Australia.
It's time to start searching for the perfect Christmas tree. Tree grower Larry Culbertson tells WITN scoping your living area is essential.
Take you something to do a measurement and figure out how wide. Most people that bring trees back from us bring them back because they're too tall or too wide and they won't fit in the space.
Mike Rayleigh, NCN News.
The music's on us on WCAB.
This is Dakota Livesay chronicling another true story taken from the 1800s, a time known to all as the Old West. During the Old West, there were hundreds of train robberies. Some were successful, others weren't. But I can guarantee none ended up the way the one in today's story did.
No way. I'm here to rock the holidays with Bark Mobile. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Pure.
OMG, Santa. Red leather is totally trending.
You sound like my elves. You can also get 2 lines with unlimited data for just $35 a month each.
Okay, slay, Santa.
Slay on.
Bark Mobile rocks the holidays. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit mybarkmobile.com/terms and conditions. Offers expire January 7th, 2024.
At Vive, we're kicking off Black Friday early, and we're keeping it going all the way through the holiday season with our best deal of the year. That's right, you can save more than ever before with our 105 megabits per second internet for only $19.99 a month for your first 6 months when you choose AutoPay. Plus, get free installation when you order online. So go to vivebroadband.com today and make the holidays brighter with our best deal of the year. Offer ends January 2nd, 2024. Not available in all areas. Modem, certain installations, taxes, and fees extra. Subject to data plan. Visit vivebroadband.com for all restrictions.
In 1877, Butch Cassidy was a 21-year-old novice outlaw whose major crime was stealing cattle when the McCarty brothers suggested he join them in robbing a train. Butch, always eager to learn new skills, gladly agreed to go along. So on November 30, Butch Cassidy and McCarty's stopped the Denver and Rio Grande Express near Grand Junction, Colorado. With the train stopped and everything under control, the boys headed to the mail car where the money was stashed. They swung open the door and entered with guns drawn. The lone express guard raised his hands. "Open the safe," yelled out gang member Bill McCarty. "I cannot," replied the guard. "Well, then I'll just have to shoot you," said McCarty as he put the barrel of his pistol against the guard's head. Bill McCarty turned to the rest of the gang and said, "Should I kill him?" The rest of the gang were probably saying something like, "Yeah, shoot him." But Butch Cassidy said, "Let's vote." I'm sure Bill McCarty gave Butch that old double take. And if he didn't say it out loud, Bill was surely thinking, what kind of a desperado have I invited on this robbery? And you know what happened? They voted. And they voted not to shoot the express guard. Like puppy dogs with their tails between their legs, they climbed off the train and got on their horses and rode off without the loot. Butch Cassidy was so disheartened with what happened that he went back to rustling cattle with an honest job now and then. And it was almost a year and a half before he tried trains again. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
No more Christmas shopping headaches when you take your gift list to Simply Divine Gift Shop inside Hardin's Drug. You'll find tons of gorgeous gifts like home decor, designer clothing, footwear, leggings, jewelry galore, Willow figurines, toys by Melissa and Doug, Vera Bradley handbags, Kendra Scott line, and much, much more. Such a beautiful store with beautiful gifts that'll please even the grouchiest person on your Christmas list. Simply Divine Gift Shop inside Hardin's Drug on Church Street in Forest City.
This is Kevin Pleasant here in the Blue Room taking a look at your weather forecast. You can expect the remainder of the day to be sunny with a high near 50. We could have some gusty winds at times up to 16 miles per hour. Overnight, mostly clear, a low around 26. For Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 58. Overnight, partly cloudy with some snow showers possible and a low around 34. And Friday, mostly cloudy with rain showers, high of 54. And overnight, mostly cloudy with scattered showers, low around 42. This has been your weather forecast on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
And that weather forecast just in time for Saturday for the Rutherfordton Spindale Christmas Parade. Well, a 65% chance of rain with highs around 60 degrees. Right now, 22 degrees and clear skies at WCAB. Well, the Christmas season, if you're in doubt about what to get the man or the lady on your Christmas list, don't waste another moment trying to figure it out. Drive to 118 Makers Place Makers, Makers Place in Forest City. Now, the best directions is close to Highway 74, just past the Old American Homes Company, or it's near the Convenience Center on Bethany Church Road. They've got a store full of great deals, huge inventory, gift certificates available, layaway. They have new and used merchandise. They buy, sell, and trade guns only. They also have ammunition, apparel, holsters, cleaning supplies. They also do gun repair and gunsmithing. Patriot Arms, it's an amazing gun shop and so much more. Locally owned and operated right here in Rutherford County. So see them today at 828-919-2803. Tell them you heard it here on WCAB. Keep your money here in Rutherford County. Support small businesses. And maybe about the easiest way to find it is right behind Danieltown Baptist Church in the Danieltown area. That's Patriot Arms in the Danieltown area. Well, taking a look at some news. Billions of dollars in healthcare access and stabilization program payments this week are going to North Carolina hospitals as the state moves toward Medicaid expansion on Friday. Nearly $2 billion will flow to 102 hospitals to support the healthcare system and help hospitals pay for the non-federal share of Medicaid expansion approved by the General Assembly in September. New assessments on North Carolina hospitals will finance both the payments and Medicaid expansion while allowing the state to bring in over $8 billion annually from the federal government based on projected expansion enrollment. The Healthcare Access and Stabilization Program payments are calculated based on in-network Medicaid managed care payments to acute care hospitals, critical access hospitals, and those controlled by the UNC Healthcare System and ECU Healthcare Medical Center. Officials with the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services contend the shift on December the 1st will have an historic impact on the health care for more than 4.6 million people living in the state's 70 rural counties. These payments to hospitals are a lifeline and critical as we work to strengthen rural hospitals and healthcare systems in North Carolina. That, according to the Health and Human Services Secretary, Cody Kinsley, the money will ensure people covered by Medicaid and Medicaid expansion have access to comprehensive physical and behavioral health care services in the communities that they live in. The department estimates 600,000 North Carolinians, adults ages 19 to 64, who have incomes up to 138% of the federal poverty level, will become eligible under expansion on Friday, with roughly 300,000 who currently have limited Medicaid family planning benefits automatically enrolled. The expansion will align North Carolina with 40 other states that have expanded Medicaid since it was authorized by the Affordable Care Act in 2014. The move comes as a confluence of factors from increasing labor and drug costs to declining populations are fueling rural hospital closures in North Carolina and across the country. George Pink, Deputy Director of the UNC Chapel Hill's North Carolina Rural Health Research Program, told the Center Square in August there's a lot of different issues. North Carolina has one of the highest number of hospital closures in the nation, and the increasing number of uninsured patients is one. Data from UNC's Cecil G. Ships Center for Health Services Research shows a dozen North Carolina hospitals have closed or converted since 2005, the third highest figure in the nation, according to U.S. News and World Report. Other research from the Center for Healthcare and Quality and Payment Reform shows 6 North Carolina hospitals are at immediate risk of closure. Pink said a lot of people in the rural hospital community are very concerned about 2024, with the loss of federal COVID-19 aid that helped to prop up finances and reduce closures in recent years, conspiring with increasing reliance on higher cost travel nurses and rising drug prices. The North Carolina Healthcare Association contends Medicaid expansion is crucial to countering the trend by boosting the number of insured patients. This will certainly help our struggling hospitals when that happens, that according to association spokeswoman Cynthia Charles previously told the Center Square. And do you know whether you will qualify for the new Medicaid? Whether you even need to try to qualify? Tell you what, I'm going to give you some numbers in just a few minutes to tell you whether you will be able to qualify or not. The Department of Social Services has been here twice talking about the new Medicaid program and how much a person will make, will or will not make to qualify for this program coming up. And I'll do that in just a minute. Actually, I'll have that after I'll do the obituaries. I'll come back with the dollar amounts. Well, after an Asheville man was shot and killed in the early morning hours of November the 24th in the Henderson Crossing Plaza parking lot, police are investigating the incident as murder or non-negligent manslaughter, according to the police reports. At approximately 2:36 a.m., Henderson police officers were dispatched to the Orchard Bar and Grill at Henderson Crossing, found 30-year-old Elijah Edward Timmons III deceased on the ground in the parking lot, having suffered a gunshot wound to the head, according to the news release from the city of Hendersonville. A firearm believed to belong to Timmons was located and secured by officers. Timmons' shooting is being investigated as a murder or non-negligent manslaughter, according to an incident report obtained by the Citizens Times on November the 28th. The report states that Timmons had a Candler address at the time of the incident. The report was written. Police did not know the shooter nor their motivations. The report said he was attacked by what they're saying, quote, by an unknown offender shooting and killing him, unquote. It also says that the suspect was hate or bias motivated. However, preliminary investigation revealed Timmons was engaged in an altercation with a suspect before being fatally shot, the news release said. The suspect remains at large. However, this is believed to be an isolated incident with no ongoing threat to public safety. This is the second shooting fatality this year in the city of Hendersonville. Police reported that on October the 10th that Sam Ivy, 35, an employee at the McDonald's on Four Seasons Boulevard, allegedly shot and killed 30-year-old Jacqueline Marie Reed of Johnson City, Tennessee. The McDonald's is co-owned by U.S. Congressman Chuck Edwards. Ivy was charged with second-degree murder, and according to court reports, his next court appearance is December the 14th, according to the Asheville Citizens News. Our morning obituaries this morning are being brought to you by Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services. It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com. Barry Sean Loftus, 65, of Rutherford, passed away at hospice on Monday. Born in McDowell County, survived by his wife, Karen Loftus, his children, Phil Black and wife Brittany, Matt Loftus and wife Kim, Kyle Loftus and wife Jessica, his grandchildren. A gathering of family and friends will be held at the Beam Funeral Home in Marion, Saturday from 2 until 4. Geraldine Fox, age 72, passed away on Monday at hospice in Forest City, survived by her husband, Arcemius Fox, and her son, Mark Benson, and her grandchildren. No services are planned at this time. Beam Funeral Service of Marion in charge of the arrangements for Geraldine Fox. Betty Lou Davis Paget passed away on November the 23rd, survived by her sons, Jerry Jody Paget and wife Kelly, Matthew Paget and wife Emily, her grandchildren, also brothers Jackie Davis and wife Isabella, Donnie Buster Davis, sisters Palmer Hensley, and husband Ron, Rachel Queen. Funeral services are Saturday at 11 o'clock at the Liberty Free Will Baptist Church. Burial will be in the church cemetery. Family will receive friends from 10 until 11. Beam Funeral Home in Marion in charge of the arrangements for Betty Lou Davis Paget. Alan Hughes, 72, passed away on November the 25th, survived by his family, Roxanne Hughes and husband Doug, Christina Hughes, Caitlin Wallace and husband Josh, Emily Hughes and husband Nicholas, his grandchildren, also brother Bill Hughes and sister Brenda Hughes. In accordance to the family's wishes, no formal services will be held. Online condolences may be made at crowmortuary.com. Crow's Mortuary in charge of the arrangements for Alan Lee Hughes. Edward Eddie Shepard, 72, of Forest City, passed away on Sunday. No services are planned at this time. Crow's Mortuary in charge of the arrangements for Edward Woodrow Shepard. Tony Carter, 60, of Caroline, passed away on Monday, survived by her sons, Robert Murray and Sean Murray of Port Charlotte, Florida, her daughter, Casey Murray of Ellenboro, her husband, Robert Carter, her sister, Donna Zobrist of Ellenboro, her brother, Mark Steele of Washington State. No formal services will be held. Harrelson Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for Tony Carter. James Hoyt Hamrick, 94, of Caroline, passed away on Sunday. Survived by his sister, Peggy Randall of Newberry Park, California, and a host of nieces and nephews. Funeral services are at 2 o'clock tomorrow at the Caroline Baptist Church. Burial will follow at the Cleveland Memorial Park. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior to the service at the church. And James will lie in state tomorrow morning from 8 until 11. Harrelson Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for James Hamrick. Elbert Ab Gowan, 93, passed away on Saturday. Funeral services will be at 3 o'clock today at the Harrelson Funeral Chapel. Burial will be at the Morning Star Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior to the service at the funeral home. The family is asking that donations in his memory be made to Carolina Caring Hospice at 7473 Sherrills Ford Road, Suite A, Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, 28673. Harrelson Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for Elbert Ab Gowan. Beatrice Shelton Clements, 89, of Rutherfordton, passed away on Sunday while being cared for at hospice. Visitation will be, that was last night. The graveside service will be held at 11 o'clock this morning at the Rutherfordton City Cemetery. Matt Mahan's Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for Beatrice Shelton Clements. Charles Manley Street, 85, of Ellenboro, passed away on Monday. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. Marvin Lewis Wilson passed away on Wednesday. A visitation will be held on Saturday from 2 until 3. Crow's Mortuary in charge of the arrangements for Marvin Lewis Wilson. Terry Black of Mooresboro passed away on Monday. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. Sean Lee Waters, 30, of Boiling Springs, passed away on Monday. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. Laverne Gibson Walker, 82, of Forest City, passed away on Saturday at her home, born in Rutherford County. A memorial service will be held at 2 o'clock on Friday at the First United Methodist Church. The family will receive friends following the service, and a reception will be held in the church fellowship hall. Burial will be private for the family. Paget and King Mortuary in charge of the arrangements for Laverne Gibson Walker. Marvin Wilson passed away on November the 22nd. At the age of 72, he was born in the Bronx, New York. He's survived by his 13 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren and many other family members. A gathering of family and friends will be held on Saturday at Crow's Mortuary. That'll be from 2 until 3. Crow's Mortuary in charge of the arrangements for Mr. Marvin Wilson. Terry Allen Martin, 63, of Forest City, passed away on Sunday at his home. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Paget and King. Wilma Jones, 90, of Ellenboro, passed away on Tuesday, November 28th. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. George Manley Street, 85, of Ellenboro, passed away on Monday. A graveside service will be held at 1 o'clock on Saturday at the Mountain View Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends in the church fellowship hall after the graveside service, and Charles will lie in state at Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home from 9 until 12:15 on Saturday. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for Charles Manley Street. Diane Couch Weathers passed away on Monday. No services will be held at this time. However, donations in her memory may be made to Elder Care of the Carolina Foothills, Post Office Box 336, Forest City, North Carolina, 28043. Paget and King in charge of the arrangements for Diane Couch Weathers. Cuvia Floyd, 72, of Rutherfordton, passed away on November the 24th at Greenville Memorial, a native of Rutherford County. At her request, no formal services will be held, but the family will hold a private celebration. However, online condolences may be made at mattmahansfuneralhome.com. Matt Mahan's Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for Cuvia Floyd, 72, of Rutherfordton. Naaman Earl McComas, 88, of Forest City, passed away on Thursday, November 23rd at his home. Born in West Virginia, he served our country in the United States Air Force. The family will hold a private graveside service with military honors. Online condolences may be made at PagetKing.com. Paget King Mortuary in charge of the arrangements for Naaman Earl McComas. We will have complete obituaries at 11:30 this morning and then again at 5:08 this afternoon. Coffee for the Soul coming up next, and I will have those numbers for you. How much money can you make to qualify for the upcoming Medicaid services that are going to be offered starting December the 1st.
Good morning. I'm Pastor Lee Coyle. Welcome to Coffee for the Soul, a brief moment of devotion designed to jumpstart your service to Christ today. Nothing gets my body and spirit going in the morning like a hot cup of coffee and a fresh challenge from God's Word. God give us Christian homes. Those are the opening words of the title of one of the many hymns written by B.B. McKinney. The hymn, God Give Us Christian Homes, is written as a prayer petitioning God to shape and mold the homes and families of His children, so that each one would not only be a light in the neighborhood, but also a light to one another, a place of Christian nurture and practice. Please consider this question this morning. Is your home a Christian home, or perhaps simply a place where Christians live? Although that may sound like a trick question, I promise you it is not. There is a difference between a Christian home and simply a home where Christians live. Christian homes are homes that reflect the power of the gospel and the love of God when chores are being done, dinner is being prepared, when there is conflict or the need for correction, when a neighbor needs help, and when the TV is turned on. In other words, a Christian home is one that is influenced daily by the faith we profess. A Christian home is a home where Christianity lives and grows. That unfortunately is not the case in every home Christians and churchgoers live. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 record these words, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He'll make straight your paths." I believe this passage sums up the life in a Christian home, a home where trust in the Lord permeates the lives of those who live there, and a home where each one acts in acknowledgement of the presence, guidance, and love of God. So I ask again, do you live in a Christian home or just a home where Christians live? What change or changes need to be made in your home today? You can trust God to make them. Do so, and your home may truly be home sweet home. Now, that's coffee for the soul.
No way.
I'm here to rock the holidays with Bark Mobile. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Pure.
OMG, Santa. Red leather is totally trending.
You sound like my elves. You can also get 2 lines with unlimited data for just $35 a month each.
Okay, slay, Santa.
Slay on.
Bark Mobile rocks the holidays. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit mybarkmobile.com/terms and conditions. Offers expire January 7th, 2024.
Your Merry Christmas headquarters is Different Times Mercantile. Sheila has a storeroom full of gorgeous antiques and new merchandise. You'll find vintage gifts and decor, tree decorations, jewelry, stocking stuffers, and for that picky person, get them a gift certificate and let them go pick out their own gift. Visit today, 548 South Main Street in Rutherfordton. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sundays, 1 to 5. Different Times Mercantile is a WCAB sponsor and toy drop-off location for our toy and coat drive. It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale. We all sometimes need a towing service, bad weather, or you just get stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire, or even worse. Call on Tri-City Towing Services of Darrell Burnett. Towing services for big trucks as well as cars and SUVs. He has a rollback service to get you safely to a garage. With years of experience, you're in good hands with Tri-City Towing. Put this number in your phone, 828-305-7707. That's 305-7707. Have it handy when you need it. Remember the name, Tri-City Towing, 1101 West Main Street in Forest City. With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings. Sports from the North Carolina News Network is coming up next. Remember, we've got Tar Heel basketball tonight. It's the Tar Heels in Tennessee. Airtime will be 6 o'clock for that pregame show. Tip-off should be around 7:30. And you can hear that game right here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
NCN Sports. Good morning. I'm Tony Bixby. Carolina Panthers owner David Tepper holding a press conference yesterday to discuss the Monday firing of head coach Frank Reich. Carolina will have its 7th head coach in 7 years when a permanent appointment is made. But Tepper says, despite that, he is not impatient.
My reputation away from this game is one for extreme patience. There's no reason why that doesn't, come here too. It does. Now, that patience comes with good performance and things that you want to see progress being made on in different aspects.
Special teams coordinator Chris Tabor takes over as the interim head coach. Tepper vows that things will get better on his watch.
I can just say this, we will make it better. I'm not promising that's going to happen tomorrow, but it may, okay? Football is a really interesting thing, what can happen in 2 or 3 year time span. And what you're trying to do is have every single building block you can for, an organization.
Carolina Hurricanes pulled out a big win over the Flyers. Dave Ferry has more from Philadelphia.
Brendan Lemieux scored with 6:35 left in the second period to break a 1-1 deadlock in the Hurricanes' 4-1 win over the Flyers. Lemieux's goal came just over 6 minutes after Travis Konechny tied the game for Philadelphia. Michael Bunting opened the scoring 5:39 into the game and set up Seth Jarvis's insurance goal in the third period. Jesperi Kotkaniemi added an empty netter 42 seconds after Jarvis tallied. Sebastian Aho had 2 assists and Peter Kochetkov made 27 saves for Carolina. Carter Hart stopped 31 of 34 shots. I'm Dave Ferry.
Jamin Brakefield scored a career-high 25 points, unbeaten Mississippi, cruising to a 72-52 win over NC State in the ACC-SEC Challenge. P.J. Hall had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 4 blocks. Clemson beating number 23 Alabama 85-77, also in that challenge. You're listening to NCN Sports.
In North Carolina, the countdown to college is on. Is it exciting? Yes. Is it scary? Maybe a little. Is it worth it? Absolutely. CFNC.org is here to help students, parents, and education professionals plan, apply, and pay for college. Sign up to stay ahead of important information about free college applications, financial aid through the Better FAFSA, and all the big deadlines. Let us help you jumpstart your future at CFNC.org.
Getting older and wiser is a part of life. But like all things, aging has its challenges, and it's often hard to know where to turn for answers. Listen to the AARP Without Limits podcast to get the best information to navigate the challenges of aging in North Carolina. Learn how to live your best life after 50. You can find the latest episodes of AARP Without Limits wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Julius Randle scored 25 points and 20 rebounds. R.J. Barrett scored 16, and the New York Knicks advanced to the knockout stage of the NBA's in-season tournament with a 115-91 win over the Charlotte Hornets last night. Hornets star guard LaMelo Ball expected to miss multiple weeks because of a right ankle sprain, a development that Steve Clifford, the head coach, called frustrating, coming on the heels of Sunday's game when Charlotte had its projected starting lineup available for the first time since Clifford returned as the head coach of the Hornets. Looking at other action last night in the NBA, Boston over Chicago 124-97. Cleveland Cavaliers beating Atlanta 128-105. Sacramento 124, Golden State 123. Dallas beat Houston 121-115. Tony Bixby, NCN Sports.
There's a new business in Rutherford County called Southside Pizza, owned and operated by none other than the owner of Gregor's Original. So you know it's got to be delicious. They're located right across from Florence Baptist Church at 235 South Powell Street in Forest City, offering wings, pizza by the slice, a salad bar, grinders, pasta dishes, or specialty pizzas. Dine in or call in your orders, 828-305-7867. That's Southside Pizza on Powell Street in Forest City. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 until 8, Friday and Saturdays, 11 till 9, closed Sunday and Monday.
Are you turning 65 or are you losing group health insurance? Give us a call at Insurance Service Associates. My name is Dwayne Hunt and I represent all the coverages for Medicare Advantage, Medicare supplements, prescription drug plans, and major medical. Give us a call at 245-5301 and let us see what we can do for you. Or drop by the office at 245 East Main Street in Forest City. That's Insurance Service Associates.
There are plenty of drugstores in Rutherford County, but not all of them offer the same personal customer service that is offered at the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton. Laura Hodge and her team have trusted experience and professional service. You're not just a number to them, you're a friend. Make the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton your hometown drugstore at 200 Charlotte Road in Rutherfordton. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturdays 9 to 1, 287-7117. For complete and professional auto service, visit Tri-City Tire. They care about their customers, and it shows. They offer complete auto services in brakes, alignments, tune-ups, oil changes, inspections, also lift kits, and of course, complete tire service. Also tires for commercial, farm tractors, and ATVs. They also carry mowers and power equipment by Red Max. Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call 828-287-8778. Tri-City Tire Service, your local tire and auto service center.
This is Kevin Pleasant here in the Blue Room, taking a look at your weather forecast. You can expect the remainder of the day to be sunny with a high near 50. We could have some gusty winds at times up to 16 miles per hour. Overnight, mostly clear, a low around 26. For Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 58. Overnight, partly cloudy with some snow showers possible and a low around 34. And Friday, mostly cloudy with rain showers, high of 54. And overnight, mostly cloudy with scattered showers, low around 42. This has been your weather forecast on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
And just in time for the Rutherfordton Spindale Christmas Parade, it's going to be a nice day, right around 55 to 60 degrees, but it's going to be raining. Ugh. Right now we're at 25 degrees and beautiful sunny skies. You know, we are still continuing our toy and coat drive, and this is to help the unfortunate children for Christmas in our county. We're going to be accepting new unwrapped toys plus new or gently used coats, hats, scarves, mittens, and gloves. All sizes are needed, and all donations are going to stay right here in Rutherford County. Now, we're going to continue until December the 11th, and then they're going to start picking up the boxes. Scrappy's Food and Fuel, that's one of the drop-off places near Chase High Road. The Medicine Box in Rutherfordton on Charlotte Road. Jay's Discount Grocery on Oak Street. Different Times Mercantile, South Main Street in Rutherfordton. Here at WCAB, Anchor Down, and at participating Central and Western North Carolina Burger Kings. So thank you in advance. And we're not going to do the Christmas family this year because we are doing this. And this is a little more important to me due to the fact that so many families are homeless. Right now, there's a lot of kids need coats. Well, I promised the numbers, how much you can make, what the income level is, guidelines for qualifying for the Medicaid expansion program that you can start putting in applications for on December the 1st. Now, if you are a single adult and you have to be aged 19 to 64, as long as you don't make more than $20,120 per year, you may qualify. A family with 2 people, $27,214. A family of 3, $34,307. A family of 4, $41,400. A family of 5, $48,493. And for a family of 6, $55,586. And you can go to epass.nc.gov. You can go to ncgov.servicenowservices.com. You can go to the Department of Social Services and apply in person, or you can go to ncdhhs.gov/local-DSS and fill out an application. Again, that starts on Friday, December the 1st for ages 19 to 64. Again, if you are a single adult in your family, $20,120 per year. 2 people in a family, $27,214. 3, $34,307. 4 persons in a family, $41,400. 5, $48,493. And for 6 people in a family, $55,586. And more people in your family, of course, that amount does go up. So if you're 19 to 64, if you fall under those income guidelines, then you can qualify or at least apply for the upcoming Medicaid expansion program. And again, that starts on Friday, December the 1st. Well, a persistent crook has been caught on camera siphoning gas from the tanks of two Manna Food Bank vans. The man has been spotted in the nonprofit's parking lot on Swannanoa River Road in East Asheville on 3 separate occasions. The first was Sunday, November the 5th, when the nonprofit was closed. Staff said the man made off with at least 20 gallons from the van's tank. The suspect returned last week on Thanksgiving Day and then again on Friday when a former staffer saw him. The man took off after being spotted, leaving his tank and siphon behind. The nonprofit's large parking lot has multiple cameras and signage warning cameras are recording, but that didn't stop him. According to Rudy Sommer, Food Bank Safety and Facilities Manager, he said one of the older vans was easier to hit since the man was able to simply siphon the gas using a hose from the tank. The second van he hit was a little more complicated. He had gone underneath and disconnected the filler tube, ran his hose in through that, according to Summer. It's frustrating. We're trying to help the community, and taking the fuel is something that we will have to replace. The charity's vehicles have been the target of other crimes in recent years, such as a crook who stole a catalytic converter. By publicizing that case on social media, an individual was caught and served time. In this latest string of gas thefts, Manna has also taken to social media, posting photos of the suspect and the white truck and the gray Mazda 3 with a broken back window he drove to the Manna's lot. He went on to say, when someone does this at the food bank, it impacts a lot more than just one person. The suspect is so cavalier, he filled the gas can he brought, took it away, and returned to the same van to fill the can again. And they are asking for anyone with any information who may know who he is or go to the website, look at the picture, and recognize him to please report this. Well, bell ringers are needed and angel tree names are available. Bell ringers are needed for the Salvation Army's Red Kettles in Rutherford County during the holiday season. That's started already. And the times are from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Bell ringers are needed at Walmart, Belk, Roses, Ingles, Hobby Lobby, Food Line, and have an opportunity to work different days and your shifts. There are volunteer ringers. You're paid bell ringers also. Interested persons may fill out an application this week at the Salvation Army Thrift Store on Main Street in Forest City. Bring an identification card, which your driver's license is fine, 828-287-0119 for more information. Coins that are dropped into the Red Kettles during the Christmas season provide services all year round in Rutherford County for people who need them the most. In 2020, the Salvation Army in Rutherford County assisted 175 people, provided food to 530 people, energy assistance to 49, and housing assistance for 11 people. The Salvation Army also provides clothes, household items, and furniture for those who have immediate needs. The thrift store sells clothes, household goods, jewelry, furniture for sale, and proceeds helping to operate the store. More than 250 children are on the Salvation Army Christmas gift list this year, and donations are needed for gifts. The annual Christmas angel tree, located at the thrift store, has the names of the children and their wish list, according to Norma Murphy, social worker. This year's Christmas Cheer Center will be located in the Parkland Plaza in Rutherford. That's the former Fred store. Hours and dates are coming up. You can call Murphy at 828-287-0119 for more information about the angel tree names. Well, the town of Forest City is all lit up and went through Spindale, and lights were on in there too. But I believe Rutherford turns theirs on after the Christmas parade coming up. And another thing that's going to be going on Saturday, the annual holiday market and winter festival will be held at the Pavilion on Park Square. That's Pops in Forest City. That'll be Saturday starting at 9 until 4 in the afternoon. They'll have games, food, fun, prizes. In addition to the farmers market, more than 30 other vendors selling produce and a variety of other crafts and homemade items. Other events will be the appearance of Santa Claus, the dream-making magician, face painting, fairy hair, and plenty of children's games. The Zuber Petting Zoo will be open from 10 until 12:30. Mr. Twist Balloon Creations will be there from 10 until 2. Ice skating will be available. That's $9 for unlimited skating, and that opens at 12 noon. A lot of other things going on, too, on Saturday around the Pops area. And don't forget, the Rutherford and Spindale Christmas Parade is also on Saturday. Well, if you're looking for a gift for someone who may be a hunter, or maybe he's Maybe he likes to competition shoot. Well, if you're in doubt what to get the man or the lady on your Christmas list, don't waste another minute trying to figure out what to do. 118 Makers Place is where you'll find Patriot Arms. 118 Makers Place in Forest City. Best way until you get there. It's close to Highway 74, or it's just past the old American Homes Company. It's near the convenience center, or it's kind of actually right behind Danieltown Baptist Church. They've got a store full of great ideas, huge inventory, gift certificates available. You can lay away. They've got new and used merchandise. They buy, sell, and trade guns only. They have ammunition, apparel, holsters, cleaning supplies. They also do gun repair and gunsmithing. Patriot Arms is an amazing gun shop and so much more. Locally owned and operated by people that live right here in Rutherford County. So go by today, 828-919-2803, and tell them you heard it here on WCAB. Keep your money in Rutherford County. Shop local this season. Shop Patriot Arms for that difficult person to buy for. Well, an area flooring company has been sued by the state attorney general for allegedly defrauding customers. Attorney General Josh Stein announced in the lawsuit against Flowers Flooring that was filed 2 weeks ago. He alleges that the company accepted payment for materials that were never delivered or floor installations that were not started or completed. The lawsuit states that Flowers Flooring unlawfully retained approximately $400,000 in consumer advances and deposits. The primary excuse defendant used to explain the delay in installation was that the company's suppliers did not have the materials selected by consumers in stock, that according to the lawsuit. Upon information and belief, these excuses were false, as defendants would use this excuse with many consumers. It was in at least one instance, the defendant used this excuse with one consumer who was able to source the materials they desired independently and quickly through another flooring company. The Department of Justice has received more than 80 complaints against Flowers Flooring for alleged unlawful practices, according to Stein. According to the lawsuit, the deception began in February and continued through August, when the business shut down its website, and then they closed their storefronts and ceased communications with customers. Flowers Flooring had locations in Cornelius and in Winston-Salem. The Attorney General said he is seeking restitution for customers, civil penalties, and other monetary penalties. The judge said, we're going to court, and we're going to ask the judge to do three things that, according to Attorney General Stein. 1, refund the money. 2, put a stop to unlawful practices. 3, issue civil penalties of $500,000 per violation. According to the lawsuit, victims include Davidson Housing Coalition, a nonprofit that provides subsidized home repairs to low-income residents. It says the coalition director paid more than $2,700 on a deposit for flooring for a 97-year-old woman whose floors were deteriorating, but Flowers Flooring never started the work. Stein was asked whether these customers will get their money back. He went on to say, we're going to ask the court to do that, and the court will do an accounting of how many dollars there were in the account of Flowers Flooring. We're going to do everything we can to get the folks who were harmed get their money back. Attempts to reach anyone with Flowers Flooring has been unsuccessful, that according to WBTV in Charlotte. Well, a stabbing at a North Carolina high school on Monday has left one student dead and another hospitalized, according to officials. A juvenile suspect was in custody, but it wasn't clear if the youth attended the school or not, according to Raleigh Police Chief Estella Patterson. Officials haven't released the name of the student who died. Another student remains in the hospital with injuries that were not life-threatening, according to Patterson. Let's see what else I got. Again, one more time, those numbers on the upcoming Medicaid. Now, remember, that starts on Friday, December the 1st, and I don't know whether the Department of Social Services will be able to be back in here because they were, of course, closed on Thursday and Friday, so I'm sure they're busy trying to catch up from being off 2 days and the holidays, of course, coming up. But we have had the Department of Social Services in here talking about the upcoming Medicaid that is going to start December the 1st. Now, this is going to be... It's going to be beneficial to a lot of people ages 19 to 64 who don't have insurance and who can't afford insurance because it's too high, or they work someplace like here, the radio station, unless there's so many people working, you don't have insurance. So we don't have insurance here. So this is going to be for people 19 to 64 to be able to apply for Medicaid that they would not have been able to get before. And if you are an adult, aged 19 to 64, if it is just you and your household, $20,120 per year is the max that you can make. A family of two, $27,214. A family of three, $34,307. A family of four, $41,400. Family of five, $48,493. And a family of six, $55,586. If you don't go over that income guideline for the number of people in your household, you can apply to see if you qualify for this Medicaid. You can go online to epass.nc.gov. You can go to ncgov.servicenowservices.com, or you can go to ncdhhs.gov/local DSS. Go to your local DSS, or you can go to ncdhhs.gov/local DSS.
At Carolina West Wireless, the gifts are on us this holiday.
Could you be more specific, please?
Get up to $400 in gift cards with new service.
Go on.
Get a free iPhone 15 when you switch. Select a qualifying rate plan and trade in a qualifying device.
Nice.
Plus, get free iPads, Apple Watches, and service.
Wow, the gifts really are on us.
On us.
On you.
The gifts are on Carolina West Wireless.
That's what I said.
See store, visit carolinawest.com/terms and conditions for details. Offer expires January 7th, 2024.
At Vive, we're kicking off Black Friday early, and we're keeping it going all the way through the holiday season with our best deal of the year. That's right, you can save more than ever before with our 105 megabits per second internet for only $19.99 a month for your first 6 months when you choose AutoPay. Plus, get free installation when you order online. So go to vivebroadband.com today and make the holidays brighter with our best deal of the year. Offer ends January 2nd, 2024. Not available in all areas. Modem, certain installations, taxes, and fees extra. Subject to data plan. Visit vivebroadband.com for all restrictions.
No more Christmas shopping headaches when you take your gift list to Simply Divine Gift Shop inside Hardin's Drug. You'll find tons of gorgeous gifts like home decor, designer clothing, footwear, leggings, jewelry galore, Willow figurines, toys by Melissa and Doug, Vera Bradley handbags, Kendra Scott line, and much, much more. Such a beautiful store with beautiful gifts that'll please even the grouchiest person on your Christmas list. Simply Divine Gift Shop inside Hardin's Drug on Church Street in Forest City.
Are you in the market for farm equipment? So now is the perfect time to see the boys at East Rutherford Equipment. They have quality equipment exclusively by Mahindra. Mahindra offers a heavier lift capacity with stronger parts for the toughest of jobs. Stop in today and see Doyle or Tommy Hollifield at East Rutherford Equipment, 153 Hamrick Road in Ellenboro, or give them a call at 453-0090. Mahindra and East Rutherford Equipment, a good combination.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks. Famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings. If you're looking at your Christmas list and checking it twice and you don't know what to buy for this one particular person, so don't waste another minute trying to figure out what to do. 118 Makers Place in Forest City is the place to go. Patriot Arms. It's close to Highway 74, just past the old American Homes Company, or it's near the Convenience Center on Bethany Church Road, or actually they're right behind Danieltown Baptist Church. However you find them, they're there. They've got a store full of great deals, huge inventory, gift certificates are available, layaway programs. They have new and used merchandise. They buy, sell, and trade guns only. They have ammunition, apparel, holsters, cleaning supplies. Also do gun repair and gunsmithing. Patriot Arms is an amazing gun shop and so much more. Locally owned by people right here that live here in Rutherford County. So see them today or call 828-919-2803. Tell them WCAB sent you. Shop local. Keep your dollars right here in Rutherford County. Shop Patriot Arms. Again, 118 Makers Place is the address, but it's right near Highway 74. Just go past American Homes, the old American Homes. It's in that area where the Convenience Center is on Bethany Church Road. and kind of right behind Danieltown Baptist Church. You'll find it. Well, research shows that people get gypped the most right here around the holidays. Why? Because they know you're busy. They know you're kind of in a frazzle, and the scams are easier. These people call you wanting money. They say they're from someplace that's going to get a Christmas present to somebody. They're from the Fraternal Order of Police. They're from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. If the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department was going to be doing something like that, they would tell us first to advise you that's what's going to happen, so you would know to look for it. And also, there is a WCAB online. When you go to WCAB, there is something called Workman's Compensation something bureau board, whatever. And it talks about giving money. People see that WCAB and they talk about, they see that they're going to help them get money. That ain't us. We ain't got money to give. But anyway, that WCAB that's there when you go online, that's not us giving out money. That's not us. You'll have to put in WCAB radio or WCAB59.com. But anyway, getting gypped or having your money stolen or your checking accounts wiped out, it's your fault if you don't take just a second. But now gift cards, scams by gift cards are rising. Scammers want gift cards as payment, leaving those unaware of this tactic vulnerable way to scheme you out of your money, that according to the Better Business Bureau. Now, scam tracker involving gift cards as a form of payment spiked in the first 3 quarters of 2023, up 50% from the same period last year. A new BBB study update, growth of gift card scams causes retailers to innovate solutions, examines patterns of reports, dives deep into court documents, reviews financial losses, and highlights interviews with consumers. The goal is to educate everyone on the tactics scammers use with gift cards. Technology like the algorithms meant to detect fraudulent behavior helps retailers stop scammers in their tracks and sometimes return money to the consumers. Fraudsters leverage international networks to convince consumers to hand over gift cards, advance fee loans, government impersonation. Publishing Clearinghouse, lottery sweepstakes top the list of scam types used to often obtain gift cards. Scammers frequently seek gift cards from big box technology online stores. Key statistics reported to the Better Business Bureau and the Federal Trade Commission since 2020 about gift card payment scams. 3,918 Better Business Bureau scam tracker reports, 177,074 reports to the Federal Trade Commission Consumer Sentinels Network, with $690 million in losses. In 2021, the Better Business Bureau's international investigations examined gift payment scams in an in-depth study. Gift card payment scams, BBT reveals why scammers love gift cards. Now, since then, retailers have identified several methods to protect consumers, but warn that it's impossible to stop all scams, as fraudsters continue to find ways to get around the safeguards. Richard in Arizona reported he received a call from someone claiming to be from Amazon. There was a suspicious charge on his account, they said, and it looked like identity theft. The person offered to connect him with someone from the government. He was asked to withdraw $10,000 and convert it into gift cards. He sent several $100s before realizing it was a scam. In Delhart, Texas, Blue told the BBT she found a golf cart for sale on social media for $2,000. The seller asked for payment in gift cards. She paid, only to have the scammer ask for another $1,000 before disappearing with her money. Gift card scams, be wary of anyone asking for payment with a gift card, including government agencies. No legitimate government agency will ask you to pay with a gift card. Now, I got an email from a friend who asked me, the first question was, did I shop on Amazon? And I said frequently, yes. He said that something happened with his account with Amazon and he needed a gift card. Would I mind going and buying a $400 gift card from Amazon and send it to him because he needed to send that to a friend of his that had cancer? In the meantime, I'm getting in touch with that person and I'm saving all these emails, hoping I can figure out who this person is. We couldn't figure out who it was. But anyway, it was not the person that I thought was sending me those messages. And, of course, I broke off the conversation when I couldn't figure out who they were. But if anybody calls you, says they're from a police department, sheriff's department, whatever, you've got a ticket at the courthouse you need to pay, you need to go get a gift card, don't do it. Please don't do it. And if you think it's a scam but you're really not sure, call us. We'll walk you through it. We'll help you. Just please don't lose your money to some idiot out there who's got time enough to figure out how to steal it.
NCN News, I'm Mike Trayley. North Carolina Senator Ted Budd took to the Senate floor on Tuesday to urge Hamas to continue to release hostages, including North Carolina native Keith Siegel. The Republican and junior U.S. Senator spoke for about 8 minutes late Tuesday afternoon.
The day that these families have to live with the pain and uncertainty, it's unacceptable.
A U.S. military Osprey aircraft crashed with 6 people on board in Japan. CBS News correspondent Elizabeth Palmer's in Tokyo.
At least one body has been recovered. A witness told Japanese media that they saw the plane's left engine on fire as it came down.
The House of Representatives could vote again today on whether or not to expel New York Congressman George Santos. The vote comes after an ethics report found evidence the Republican used campaign funds for lavish personal expenses. Santos now predicts he will be kicked out, as he told CBS News correspondent Nicole Killian.
A 2/3 majority is required to force Santos out, which is a higher threshold than other votes. Some lawmakers are still undecided, and a few oppose the expulsion resolution. Santos plans a news conference Thursday.
More new jobs related to lithium batteries needed for use in electric vehicles are coming to North Carolina. Linwood and Davidson County will be the site for a production site from a new venture formed by Dai Nippon's printing company, which is based in Japan. Dominion Energy employees in Durham spent Giving Tuesday delivering Christmas baskets and other items to those in need. Spokesperson Bernita Montez.
Very exciting time for us, culmination of a year-long fundraising and other things that the Good Neighbor Fund does.
Carolina Panthers owner David Tepper held a press conference to discuss the firing of former head coach Frank Reich.
Obviously, that record's not good enough. You know, there's no hiding it. It is what it is, like everything in this sport. Everything's left on the field. Everybody knows what it is every week.
You're listening to NCN News.
Open enrollment for health insurance is here, but don't worry. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance has you covered for all your health insurance needs, including Medicare. And with offices in every county, a trusted, experienced agent is just around the corner, ready to help find a plan that's right for you. Visit ncfbins.com or stop by your local office today.